Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Welsh, PDF.
And I'm Dr. James Welsh, PNG.
And this is your weekly reminder that we are not the same person.
We're doctors.
So much science is happening today. I can't believe it.
I
can't see because there's so much science everywhere. We have been doing experiments like
scientists do. Non-stop experiments all the time.
Yeah, we are. We don't talk about it a lot, but we are in fact real scientists. PDF, PNG.
Yeah, scientists / historians.
Yes, what was the other one? Oh, we haven't done anything else. Okay, this is our channel. We hear amongst the internet space so much advice on how to be, especially in now times, how to be hygienic, clean. Hygienic was another word. Health aware.
Yeah, just aware of your health and aware of your clean.
And so what we decided to do...
hang on, no. Let me see.
Take it away.
So I don't know about you, but within skincare, there's so many do's and don'ts when it comes to hygiene of your products. Things like not touching the pipette on your skin. Things like not keeping a towel in the bathroom and then using that on your face. And there must be things like that in skin makeup.
Not at all. Yeah, there is. So how long should you keep a mascara, for example? How often should you clean a brush?
Yeah.
When and... What's the other one? How about that lipstick hanging around in your bag or on your desk that you use every day? Do you need to clean that?
Well, I don't know. That's why we have science. Science.
Oh, look.
Science.
Oh, it does. It actually does.
Yeah, because it's a magnifying glass. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yes.
Science! So we decided to take your bacteria Petri dishes. We'll put something here. These are dishes where you kind of like swab stuff over, right? And then you see how much bacteria they have in them. We'll see if bacteria grows, I think, as a scientist.
They culture themselves.
Yes, they're very cultured. They learn things. And we wanted to see how dirty these things really are. So in skincare, we have a pipette that's constantly rubbed over your face. We have a face cloth that has been sat in a bathroom, go from cold and hot temperatures daily. And then we also have just your hands, because a lot of people are like, in my skincare routines, they're like, do you not wash your hands? I'm like, well, obviously, but do I have to show that as part of the routine? So I didn't wash my hands for a day. And then I touched a lot of door handles, and then I touched one of these bacteria plates.
Just so you know, just because of the situation, James didn't leave his house this day. So it wasn't like he went out and touched loads of stuff.
I never leave my house.
Right, exactly. And in terms of makeup, we have a mascara that is way past its expiry date. How long? You'll never know. We have a lipstick that I use all the time, and I just put it on for my videos and pop it down, very natural. And then we also have a makeup brush that I use for foundation 2 days prior to scraping it on a thing. So it's just untouched. So it's just a normal makeup brush, brand new, used and then left on the side for 2 days and then tested.
For only 2 days.
Because I know a lot of people don't clean their brushes as often as they should. So sometimes we don't know how harmful that is. We're gonna find
out thanks to science. Let's start off, we'll do skincare, then we'll do makeup, right? Sure. So one thing we see a lot of is people taking their serums, taking the pipette and then dripping it across their face and dragging it across their face. So this is a mistake I used to make all the fucking time.
I can't believe you did that.
Oh my god. A scientist to do something like that.
When they're aware that science is happening right now?
Yeah. So that is obviously wrong. And the reason this is wrong, supposedly wrong, is because people say bacteria. It's just an unhealthy. It's an unclean thing to do. Then you put it back in your serum and then you put it out, doing it on your skin. So the real way to do it is just to drop it on your hands and then massage over.
And can I just also say,
you can!
You can't really, when you're dropping this pipette on your face, you can kind of get an idea of how much you're putting on, but it wastes product quite a bit.
It's such a waste of product.
One drop that you see a lot of people doing can actually be used for the whole face, and that's the same with foundations in the same concept, in the same pipette, and squeeze it on the face.
This is the thing, is a lot of the serum directions will say like 2 to 3 drops, so it's literally boop, 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 and then it always feels like you're not using enough. It will forever feel like that, but you are. This is actually a more natural based product, so natural. So I believe its preservative system is a more natural one.
Raw.
I could have looked it up before we did this, but I didn't. But that's the way science is.
We don't need to look things up because we're scientists.
Years of experience.
Can I actually just say something before we do that? As science as we are, if there's anyone out there who knows what's actually going on with these dishes and can break it, we're going to put pictures in and close-ups, and maybe over on our Instagram we might do it as well. If there's anyone out there who wants to reach out to us over Instagram, maybe not so much in the comments below because we might lose the comments, but over Instagram it's the Welsh twins.
Welsh twins.
We'll put it here. Oh yeah, that's right. Welsh twins. Then do let us know and we can share that with everyone, because as far as we know, we're just looking at it, we're like, oh my god, there's growth.
Is there could be growth.
There could be.
But yeah, we don't actually know what's going on.
So if anyone could point that out for us, maybe yeah, thank you.
But never question real scientists like us. Should we have a look at the serum pipette?
Yes, let's do that.
There's actually not... Do we open these?
I don't know. Maybe
Me
not. Maybe
neither.
only when we take a picture.
Science happening down here. So there's not actually a lot. There's a little bit of growth starting, but there's really not a whole lot. And this was done on washed, freshly cleansed skin, which obviously you cleanse, then you do a toner, and then you usually do your serum. So it was very much how I would use a serum. To be honest with you, compared to the other products, there's not a lot of growth at all.
It looks like it has a blister. hack that main frame.
Hack that. Yeah, it does look a bit blistery. There's a few yellow dots on there starting. I always get white and yellow confused.
It looks like you've gone to Subway and you've had that bread. What's that bread?
Oh, like
and
Italian.
The bits have fallen off. Yeah.
So I conclude from this that preservatives are in products for a reason. I much prefer parabens in my skincare and my cosmetics because they are the most studied, well-rounded parabens. And natural preservatives and other preservatives don't have a lot of studies behind them. It's a little bit worrying, more than parabens in my opinion. But to be fair, there's not a lot going on there. But it does go to show you that bacteria can grow if that's how you're going to treat your product.
Yeah.
Yep. So a natural part of your skincare is using your hands. Your hands are the best tools.
Your hands, that's a good idea.
Hand tools the best. Oh, you're actually drawing on it. Oh, that's haunting. A lot of people are always like, do you not wash your hands? I'm like, well, of course you wash your hands. And you must, because hands are dirty, especially in today's unprecedented times.
Science.
So what I did is I didn't wash my hands for a day. In a controlled environment, I have one floor of the house.
Even after the toilet.
Oh no, that's the point. I wash my hands after I went to the toilet.
He washed his hands after going to the toilet.
But I didn't go to the toilet for a few hours before he did this. But before, I purposely went around, touched the door handles upstairs and, touched things and then rubbed this over the bacteria pipette plate.
Rub the fist. He means his hand.
My hands. Bacteria pipette plate.
Make numerous notes.
It's what I expected, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I actually expected worse, to be
Obviously, you
honest with
want clean hands because you want your skin to be clean. And then if you're doing things, there's like a tranquil slugging, or if you're putting any like really occlusive layer onto dirty skin, that can cause problems. So this is the hands.
It sounds bad.
We see like these blistery type things that we've seen a lot of them.
It looks like a galaxy.
It is cute.
There's this yellowy, I would describe the colour as mustard.
Yes, effervescent sand tone. People are going to message us like that's E. coli.
Yeah, that's just asbestos.
Yeah, get out. I mean, this just goes to show, as we know anyway, always wash your hands.
Always wash your hands.
No matter what you're doing.
To be fair, some of the stuff in here might not be harmful. Wait, is all bacteria harmful?
No, because you get good bacteria, don't you?
That's
a question. We know because we're scientists.
Yeah, but we want you to, I guess.
Yeah, is all bacteria harmful and should we ever open these?
Yeah.
Let us know down below. Right. This is going to get disgusting now. Hang on. One of the best things I ever did to my skincare routine was stop the use of flannels and towels. For purely bacterial reasons. Also, that's it. That's the reason why, really. But what we know is if you leave a face cloth in your bathroom, a body towel, whatever, going from hot to cold, it's going to breed bacteria. Damp, dry, hot, cold, and in this unprecedented season of winter, it's going hot and cold a lot because of heating. And then, and I did things like crack the window open for a bit and left it and shut it. This towel wasn't washed for a week.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't use it.
Be honest with yourselves. How many of you have used a towel and kind of had it just hanging up on the side for a week? You maybe wash your hands, dry your hands,
Yeah, give
quickly
it a
dry your
sniff.
mouth after your daily mouth rinse.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, guess mouthwash and stuff. Yeah, be honest. It's okay.
Yes,
It's all right.
be honest for
Honest.
science results.
With your self.
I really don't like what you're drawing on there.
And I understand that.
Yeah, you get that. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Oh.
This hand towel was literally just dabbed. It was dabbed
Yeah,
onto the
very
plate.
delicately
I didn't like rub it. It was delicately placed. So I would say this is what I got from the surface of this lovely Egyptian cotton fluffy towel, not what's deep down.
Yeah.
Do you know what's interesting? What could be
on,
interesting
go
is
on.
a brand has just sent me a face cloth that claims, because it's got silver in it, that it doesn't harbour bacteria. So it'd be interesting to test it.
We know the results because of our education in
Because of our
science
expertise.
areas.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
This has hair on it, like fungus growth.
Let's see. That's fucking disgusting.
This is
That's
fucking horrible.
absolutely disgusting.
So we have all that gorgeous flecks of like mustard and then like little pinky bits. But then we
I
have
would
this
say it's coral.
coral, yeah. And then we have this like fluffy
Mold nipple.
mold nipple.
It's green. It's fluffy. Sniff it. I'll give you £10.
I do not need £10. Lick it,
see.
lick it. I'll give you £20.
Okay. No.
No.
That's it. Give it to-
This is probably the dirtiest one we have here.
Yeah.
This is probably
yes.
out of everything we've got, the hand towel, the face towel, sorry, is the most harbouring some.
Yeah. Isn't nature beautiful?
Yes, isn't nature, pardon me, stunning?
Well, we'll take
Let's
pictures
dispose of them properly in one of those yellow bags you see in the hospital.
In a science way.
In a science bin.
How-
Be clean, don't use towels. And what was the other thing?
conclusion is wash your hands, maybe even sanitize before your skincare routine.
Wash and sanitize. That's really disgusting.
Or yeah, I think you can use like a face cloth, but I mean maybe have a few and wash it every day. Do you know what
Well,
I
this
mean?
is the thing. The experts that do recommend using cloths on your face do say get a new one every day.
Okay, so let's
Okay,
move into makeup.
Makeup.
I think possibly the most bacterial harboring part of beauty, apart from maybe hair. I don't know.
I don't know.
Or tattooing. No, because they're really clean.
What are you talking about?
Like what kind of part of beauty grows the most bacteria?
Oh, like where you need to be cleanest.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, most sanitary. Well,
Yeah.
I think makeup's quite far down, seeing as you have like estheticians and dermatologists and like people who actually have to.
I guess it's true, and I think it
physically touch your
depends if
skin.
you're working on someone else. I as a makeup artist, I'm very clean, sanitize everything. It's just in my blood as a scientist.
Yeah.
So let's start with, should we do least again to most?
Let's do least again to most.
So lipstick. So this is a lipstick
Lipstick.
I use every single time I film, when I record. I just use it, pop a lid back on, and it's on the side.
Shot.
Very tight, very airtight.
Airtight.
And this is it.
There's a little something in
I mean,
there.
there's a few beads of that mustardy yellow. Nothing really going on.
There's not a lot going on, and obviously we don't know what this kind of bacteria is. But
No.
in makeup, you personally, and I've heard other makeup artists say, obviously stress that it's okay if you're using your own thing over and
Absolutely.
over.
Oh my God,
So
yeah.
I don't know whether that bacteria is like, I don't know, like bacteria that's just a bit of rubber.
Maybe
on there.
it's just it's some Red Bull.
Yeah, maybe
from
it's
my
just a piece of
mouth.
Red Bull.
But again, it depends how sanitary you are. Of course, if you're a makeup artist, you either have a lipstick palette where you decant a bit of product into a separate, and it's all separate. But I mean, you can sanitize your makeup if you want to. There are options out there to sanitize surfaces, palettes, sprays, things like that, and do it in a safe way. That doesn't seem very drastic, though.
It doesn't seem drastic. It doesn't seem like there's anything that you need to change. Like you need to start cutting off the top of your
Right,
lipsticks or
right.
like
What a waste.
spraying it every day, every time
Hanging
you
it
use it.
outside to dry.
I don't think, as a scientist, I will say that's not the best way to keep
As a
yourself
scientist
clean.
and professional laundrette, I don't feel. So I also took a mascara. Now the recommended expiry date for mascara is 3 months. You're meant to have a mascara for 3 months.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, 3 months
Oh my
old.
God.
Has anyone ever finished a whole mascara? Let me know, because I bought a smaller size from BH Cosmetics. And I was like, this is a perfect size. It was about this big. It'll be done in 3 months' time. you waste so much mascara. And because it's around your eyes, you think it's quite important, you know?
Yeah.
So this is mascara. The black in this is just for mascara. I took it straight from a mascara wand. Obviously not using it again. Same result, really. Little tiny specks of
A few
yellow.
little bits, yeah. And to be honest, with those yellow bits, we can't say
whether they're bad or not.
or
how
whether there was any kind of
harmful.
cross-contamination in the process that we did it.
I did this.
That's it, yeah. How we did this was we quickly opened them, quickly applied the... Oh, well, you see it. We filmed it.
Yeah, we filmed it.
it
Yeah,
and then
we
put
did
the
it.
lid back on.
Yeah, it's
so,
on camera. Yeah. So that's quite underwhelming. I thought this would be the grossest one. It hung?
It was hanging around?
It was hanging around in my makeup room for probably more than a year.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't use it in that time. It's not part of my professional kit. It was just in my makeup room, and I saved it up for a reason, if that makes sense. So, because I knew I'd be doing this a year ago.
Yeah, a year ago, yeah. I had it all planned. But that doesn't surprise me because I feel like a lot of cosmetics like that have its own preservative system.
Yeah.
So not that means you can carry on using expired skincare or makeup, but you know, it has good preservatives in it.
And you can smell it as well. I find with mascaras and lipsticks as well. Lipsticks get these play-doughy smell. Some mascaras already have that clinical, I call it doctor smell.
I love doctor
When you go
smell.
to a doctor's surgery, it's like, oh, it smells so clean.
Yeah.
But some mascaras have that, but when that becomes overbearing and you can taste it here, then that's when you're like,
Yeah.
But do change it 3 months if you can.
What do you think, off topic, is a good way to know when your products are out of date? Because I've got to go through my skincare and look at, like, do you know what I mean? Like, what do you think is a good way, I don't know why I'm asking this, but to
Out of
organise
date
your
or-
skincare so you know when they're expired?
You could label it. Well, if in the kit you would label.
Label.
Or I actually have notes on my phone. So I have opened this date.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And then you know when the date is. Recently, because of current climate, I had to get rid of everything in my kit, basically, because it was all it's just gone.
Yeah.
There's no point in having it anymore. So then I would open something, date opened, then I know how long it has to expire. That's the best way. If it's just you, obviously you can be a little bit loose with that, but we need to be clean. You need to be clean. Write that down,
right,
actually.
must be clean.
Let's get to this one. Now, I don't know, like we were saying earlier, I guess it is a reaction with everything, but we're kind of like, is this moisture? But then I saw this hairy little bulb.
Where? Here, under the... Oh my god.
See?
No.
Horrible. So here's the deal with this one. As we said earlier, a brand new brush. I used it for a video and then I left it on the side just to do its thing. And
For 2 days.
For 2 days.
Just 2 days.
Just 2 days. And again, be honest with yourself. It's okay. We all do it. When was the last time you cleaned your foundation brush?
That's too long.
Tell me. That's too long. Throw that away. No, please. So, this is it. Oh my god, it looks like 80s special effects.
It does. It looks like, you know when we had like school fairs and the fire department would come to the school and they make fake little blisters out of tissue.
And it'd be like, oh my god, that's so real. And you walk out like this. That's really fake. Here, it's almost like milky pustules, I would say. What scientific word being pustule?
Milky pustules.
Milky pustules.
MP for sure.
There's those yellow dots. There's some orange in there.
Show me.
Like orange strings like coming off.
Oh, what is that? No, that's just the makeup. No?
That's not my shade. I guess it would be.
Your shade is an orange pustule.
No,
No.
as much as I want it to be. There's a tiny black dot in there as well. But there's this kind of like mound of white fuzz in there. Again, if somebody knows what this is, we do. We're just testing you.
We just want to know.
That'd be really interesting to know, because then what does an eye brush do? Lips, you know, all this other kind of stuff. And also as well, bear in mind with brushes, you go back into a product sometimes. So say you're using a cream blusher or a regular blusher, you might leave that brush on the side, but then you can go back and forwards into that product over the week or over however long it takes you to clean your brushes in between. So what is happening on those two items?
Yeah.
This makes me sick.
How often do you genuinely wash your brushes? After every time you use it?
I have to, yeah. Because I need them for the next day.
Yeah, true. So here's something to consider though. Like a lot of people, there was this whole thing where people would only use spatulas with moisturizers because they were like, oh, the bacteria. But a lot of cosmetics take that into consideration. So a lot of like moisturizers in a tub, for example, will have a sufficiently good enough preservative system to warrant you going like every single day. Yeah. But obviously you could take precautions. Where's hands?
I think it's good to take precautions as well. I think it's hygienic for you, for yourself. It's also nice to add a spatula to your routine.
But always recycle. So what's your hypothesis?
Yes, my conclusion is,
Can you stop?
clean your brushes regularly. Regularly. You can buy brush cleaners. I know that gets a little bit expensive. Things like beauty blenders need to be cleaned all the time anyway. Oh, we should have done a beauty blender.
Maybe we could do another one.
If you like it.
Yeah.
But it's so easy to clean them because you have to use them damp. Anyways, so before you can use it, wash it with whatever you can buy, you know, cleansers for them as well, or your brush cleaner, and just give it a little rinse. Brushes, let's be honest, right? Everyone who cleans their brushes, it is the most tedious task ever. It's so boring. So
Hire
boring.
someone to do it for you.
Do you know any kids that need some extra pocket money?
Yeah.
Listen, get yourself a nice brush cleaner, like a quick drying one. ISO Clean, for example, do a good one. Disinfects it, all ready to go. This and then this.
Yeah. I would say don't keep towels in your bathroom or face cloths. If you are going to use one, use a new one every day. You can get them bargain, like 24.
You can get some bargains out
No,
there.
how many do? Like get 14 so you can wash them and have them in rotation. If you do want to use one, you don't necessarily have to use a washcloth if you don't want to. I haven't for years and years.
I used one yesterday. Because I was just trying it. I was like, oh, let me try this.
Yeah, give it a go.
Yeah.
Also, wash your hands anyway. We all know this, like on a daily basis all the time. And what was the other thing I did? Pipette. Still don't do it. Just use your pipette how you're meant to use it. I do feel like most serum brands or products that come in that pipette packaging, go by the instructions of drop into your hands, not rub over your face. So their preservatives might not work in that particular way. I don't really know. I have actual science friends. I could have asked about all of this before we did this. DM science friends. Yesterday. Listen, just be clean.
Just be clean.
Just be
I
clean.
think, so obviously we don't know what's going on in these things. And there's no real scientific conclusion. This is my scientific conclusion.
Haunting, terrifying.
This is the river.
Yeah, of science.
So,
Science.
what have we learned from today? We don't know.
We don't know what any of this was.
Yeah, things grow stuff and you know it. That's a fact. Ask yourself some questions today.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Oh,
Wash your door handles.
wash your door handle.
Yeah, then don't touch your face.
Get some spray.
Yeah, it's really easy to do. Listen, I enjoyed doing this. It was a fun experiment to
enjoyed
keep
doing
checking
this.
up, like,
Yeah.
and see how they were doing during the week.
And like we said earlier, if you are actually science itself,
You may not be PNG or PDF doctors.
no, we
but-
worked very hard for those titles, but you can reach out to us if you want to over on Instagram, here or here, wherever, and do let us know what is going on. I have a headache.
Because you've been sniffing bacteria.
I suddenly have a headache. Yeah, do let us know what's happening. If we have something really dangerous, I'm sure we don't.
I hope we don't. Because we will have to leave the
I
house.
was gonna be like, you reinvented the bubonic plague.
Yeah, that's what it is. From our last video,
Yeah.
2 videos ago. But yeah, we are going to have like close-up pictures of all this, what are they called?
Memories.
Dishes over on our Instagram. Welsh at Welsh Twins. Follow us on our own individuals as well. I'm James_S_Welsh, and you can come and watch my YouTube channel for skincare information.
Yes, and I'm Robert WLSH, and you can come watch my YouTube channel for makeup. Jesus. Informations.
All right, bye.
Bye. See you next week. Bye. Bye.
Okay. Science.
To the labs.
But let us know if you want us to test any more
Things.
things.
Maybe our eyelids. What's our eyelids?
Guess we could test